Welcome to another fantastic episode of Between Two Rivers, the show that highlights all the things to do here in the beautiful Umpqua Valley. Well, the sun is shining, the flowers are blooming, and spring is in full swing. Speaking of flowers, the Glide Wildflower Show has gone virtual this year. The event highlights a plethora of wildflowers that pop up here every spring in Douglas County. Check it out online April 24th through the 25th, and for more information, head over to their website, glidewildflowershow.org. Another online event worth attending is TEDx Roseburg, happening April 10th. It's an event where speakers will give talks on many topics backed up by science, data, and personal experience. This year's theme, Ripples. Go to their TEDx Roseburg website or Facebook page for more information and tickets to the event. Well, I don't know about you, but I've been cooped up inside for far too long. I mentioned to get outside, feel some sun, breathe some fresh air, and maybe even get a little exercise in. We're fortunate enough to have a variety of hiking, biking trails here in the Umpqua Valley. One of the things I really wanted to get into is mountain biking. I've got a helmet, but I don't yet have a bike, and don't really know too much about mountain biking. Thankfully, I know someone who does. My buddy Colin over at Canyon Creek Bicycles is the local expert anything mountain bike. So I'm headed over there to go see if he can hook me up. All right, come on, let's ride.
That's that double can we need to worry about it. Right?
Go, man. Really good.
Perfect, man. Well, I'm excited because we're gonna get hooked up. I mean, obviously this is way over my league on something like this, but I'm looking for the one that's got the training wheel set up.
We got something for you.
Perfect.
Doesn't need to be this fancy, but
Let's ride.
got it.
We have officially made it, guys. Canyon Creek Cycles here in beautiful Roseburg. I'm with the legend himself, Mr. Colin Drake. Colin, thank you so very much again for having us be able to come out and hang out. And I'm excited because this whole bike scene is kind of intriguing here. How you even got started with Canyon Creek yourself, because you've been at this for a very long time.
Yeah, Canyon Creek's been in Roseburg for now 10 years. Previously owner, worked for him for 4 years. We moved around in a couple locations. We have now resided here in front of Backside Brewing. I love riding bikes. It's my passion. If I can have a bike shop and rent on bikes and serve the public, I'm all about that.
Speaking of public, I believe you're the only bike shop here in town, right?
The only full-on bike shop in town, yes.
Because that's cool. I mean, you go from basic stuff like power repairs to be able to totally hook somebody up if they want to redo their whole suspension or even their gears, any of that stuff, right?
Yep, we do it all here. Tune up bikes, sell bikes, host some rides every once in a while.
Perfect. Now tell me about some of these bikes we have here, because I'm looking at some of these bikes and I have no idea what I'm even looking at. I'm familiar with the shop via back here. Now it's over here in the front. Like, walk me through about a setup like this.
Yeah, there's a lot going on here. So obviously we have front and rear suspension. It's a fully suspended bike, really big hydraulic disc brakes. A lot of this stuff's coming from the motorcycle side of things.
Okay.
Probably one of the best advancements in the mountain bikes are these dropper seat posts.
Whoa.
So that is for your climbing ability. So now we can get gnarly, now we can get rad with that seat down, we can get back over our bike, do some steep descents.
Okay.
Once you hit that climb, mountain biking, you gotta climb up hills, hit that button. Now we got a proper seat height to get some pedaling efficiency going.
And this is for the uphill portion, right?
This is for the uphill portion. That's not fun, but you gotta do it to get the downs.
Okay. Now I know in this industry too, now we're starting to kind of get into that modern technology kind of field where we're starting to incorporate a little bit of electric in it. Do you have anything in here that has one of these?
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah.
Yep, so this is Kona's electric bike. This is the Remote 160. Looks very similar just to as a standard bike. The battery in the down tube. We do have this motor right here in the crankshaft. So electric bike, this is an assist. So you can't just hit a throttle and it just doesn't go. You still have to pedal.
You still gotta do some of the hard work.
There's still some work on that. So basically with this, you're just able to ride further, longer, get to those places that you wouldn't normally get on a regular bike.
We talked about having the scene here, but now there's starting to be actual bigger events, and you're like a part of those events that on these rides that are happening now regularly, no?
Yep.
Tell me a little bit about those.
So we actually have a mountain bike group here in Roseburg.
Okay.
We're called Lumber, Land of Umpqua Mountain Bike Riders.
See, I like the word. Okay, I'm on to you.
Started, it's been about 3 years now, and with that group, we got a couple things that we got going. First of all is Cooper Creek Reservoir. We did adopt that trail going around Cooper Creek Reservoir. With that, we are continuing the trail around the whole lake.
How long is that?
So right now, we got about 8 miles of trail around the lake. So we have work parties every month. So if you come out, do some work, dig some trail, we're about a mile away from completing that whole circle right now. There's a couple other things that are happening in Roseburg. But yeah, we're at the forefront of it. We are basically making mountain biking right now.
I mean, that's got to be something really cool as far as for me, like a customer, to come in and be like, hey, I want to be able to get into the scene. This is really cool. You can literally set somebody up from start to finish.
We're a full service shop. We can set you up with anything you need, Danny.
Okay, like for hypothetically, if I wanted you to come in here and be able to get set up.
Yeah, so I mean, the first thing is just choosing your bike, what style of bike that you want to do.
Okay.
So either if you're just going to be, riding around town, they got city bikes. If you want to start doing some mountain biking, I do have some mountain bikes for you to get into.
Let's get into the mountain bikes portion. To walk me through as far as where do you think, where should we start at as far as where, if I'm coming in, hey listen, I need to get hooked up, where would we start at?
Sizing wise, we got to get you sized out on the bike.
Oh, I just can't pick up this one? This one already has an electric thing. I could...
Little too big for you.
You sure? I'm like 6'2", so for me to be able to have this kind of bike, I gotta make sure I get that kind of height.
Legit.
Awesome.
Next thing is thinking about what type of riding you're going to be doing. So in mountain biking, there's a whole bunch of different types of categories in the mountain bike field. There's people that just pedal around, more cross-country stuff. Let's say like the North Umpqua Trail. Nothing machine built out there. There's no jumps or anything like that. It's just single track trail. We're going to want a different bike for that. Something that's going to be more pedal friendly. For you, I'm thinking you're going to be wanting to get into like the downhill stuff. So all these bikes right here, pretty big bikes, that's a downhill bike. This is going to be more your size right here, man. That's going to be more your speed.
This is rocking old purple?
Yes, sir. That dropper seat post, so you can pop that baby up and do some pedaling up some hills.
So that's a necessity. You gotta have the little pop-pops. You gotta make sure you have all pop-pops.
They do have air shocks. So these shocks do need to be set up with air to your rider weight.
Perfect.
So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to just take it over to the repair stand.
Which is nice, because you got it all here. You do this all here.
Got it all here, man, so.
Perfect. Dude, you guys gotta check this out, this kid. That's awesome. Perfect.
I do got to ask a personal question.
Do tell.
How much do you weigh?
Oh, on camera, bro? You gonna do me like that? No, I'm kidding. I think we're at 170. Yeah,
170
we got the
pounds?
scale. Do we gotta put it on there? We're putting that championship weight, baby. Yeah, 170.
170, that's what I need to know.
Awesome. Now, as far as riding, I'm like,
Got a helmet?
Definitely got a helmet. Okay, so we got the helmet covered. Anything else as far as you think we're gonna be needing? Do we need like the elbow pads and knee pads and
For you, maybe.
Perfect. That's all we need to know.
So yeah, man, we're gonna set this up for you. We're going on a ride tomorrow, so.
You ride out tomorrow?
We're doing it tomorrow. You in?
Looks like we're riding a mile. We ride at dawn?
Riding at dawn.
Sweetness. I'm gonna get on out of here. Thanks again. Yeah, apparently we're riding tomorrow at dawn. Thank you so very much. Each and one of you guys are gonna enjoy the show. Between Two Rivers, make sure you like it on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, hit that subscribe button on Experience Roseburg on YouTube, and anything else related to Roseburg. Check it out, experienceroseburg.com. For myself, I'm out of here. Peace and love, guys. See you in the next one.